Hey superstars, welcome back to the channel, to the channel. Y'all, we are making some homemade Alfredo sauce, and it actually was so yummy, of course. So I did a stick and a half of butter, but I think that I should have just did one stick, but whatever, it is what it is. We don't measure here, so we just go with the flow. But I have my deep saucepan and we're just melting down our butter. This is unsalted butter, you guys. I cannot stress it enough. Like, it's so much better to cook with unsalted butter because you just never know, okay? Like, how salty your stuff might end up being. So, that is good for me as far as the butter being melted. And we're going to add in some minced garlic. Now, I did buy fresh garlic, but time got the best of me because I'm always trying to do way too much when I come home from work and stuff. Um, so I just didn't even want to fight with the garlic. So the pre-minced garlic is just what we use, but obviously fresh garlic is the better option, okay? Anytime anything is fresh, it's always going to taste better. So we're just going to infuse our butter with that garlic flavor and get it yummy, 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 yummy good all up in there. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope the weather is treating you guys kind wherever you live because here in Florida, it's just not what's up, okay? We have like little baby hurricanes happening this week. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to, and this is on like low medium heat, you guys, because I'm not trying to burn the butter or burn the garlic. I just want to slowly infuse the flavor to be the base for our sauce. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now. Make sure you click the notification bell. If you guys are returning, welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. This is Angie. This is Life with Star. And today we are cooking because I like to cook. And I try to cook, when I get home from work, not every day, but I do try to cook, to some capacity after work. And fettuccine Alfredo was requested. So you know what? We just said, hey, why not? I hadn't cooked in a couple days because it was been a lot of stuff going on. So I said, why not? So this is a good point right now where I want to start adding my heavy cream. And if you guys have not noticed before, I do not measure. I am a free-handed spirit over here. I got that skill from my mom. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse sometimes because, people want to know how I'm cooking stuff and I never can really tell them 100%. Um, but I would say out of the quart, I probably use half. Really, a pint size box of heavy cream is pretty much like where you can be safe and good at. But I bought the quart because I know I'm going to use it again for something else. So a whisk is the best tool for this process just because really a spoon may not mix that butter into the cream as best as you want it to. So go ahead and get you a whisk. You can get it from the dollar store, honey. $1. You don't have to invest too much in kitchen tools. So get you a whisk and you're just going to whisk, 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 whisk. And oh, it already was starting to smell good, y'all, because that garlic. And yes, I did probably put too much garlic, but I love garlic. So to each its own, you guys. It's your kitchen. Cook how you want as long as you're cooking clean and your stuff is cooked all the way through. I'm not tripping. But look at how our sauce is coming along, y'all. It just looks so creamy and smooth. It looks so delicious. I can't stand it. It's almost there. Not quite, but it is almost there. So I'm using Miss Dash Italian Medley seasoning. Just a little bit, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, second dash of that in there. I put a little extra, for good luck. And then we used our salt, pink Himalayan salt, and just a little bit, in there, not too much. We put some black pepper because I like to see my food look like fresh. I feel like when the sauce shouldn't be too like pure white because then I could tell that there's not a lot of love that went into it. Like, that's why I don't like buying the jar sauces. You guys can make this on your own. And the money that you spend on the ingredients, you can have ingredients to make like multiple batches of the sauce. Just saying. But look how freaking good that looks. Like, it already looks so good. And I was in heaven sitting there smelling it. So next we're going to be adding cream cheese. I put just maybe like 2 tablespoons if I had to like put a measurement to it. I don't know. But I just eyeballed it and just put, a couple pieces of cream cheese in there. I wanted to buy it in like the little container, but they just didn't have it at the Publix that I went to. So I had to buy what I could based on what they got. But y'all see the bubbling that's happening in there? Ooh, get excited. You gotta get all of that, Angie. Get all of that. So now we're just gonna start stirring this with our wooden spoon and get that cream cheese to melt down. Sometimes people will take a fork to kind of press it, but you could just use your spoon, press it down. You just, as long as it just melts through and gets fully incorporated into your sauce. But y'all see that sauce thickening. Y'all see it coming together. Oh my word, it was so freaking good. Now, coming up is the cheeses. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, if you use freshly grated cheese, it's always going to taste better. But at the same time, maybe you ain't got the money to buy that really, really good cheese. You know what I'm saying? And, or maybe they don't have the type of cheese you want. So there is nothing wrong with being an everyday person in the kitchen and grabbing your bag of cheese. Use what you have at your house, you guys. Do not stress out about trying to buy all these special fancy ingredients to create dishes and meals at home, because you don't need to do that. So I had leftover Parmesan cheese. Of course, it was not expired, so I don't want to make it seem like that. But I had some leftover Parm cheese, and I put that in there, and then I'm going to put the rest of it in there as well. But I did it in batches because I just wanted to make sure that the cheese fully melted into the sauce. So yeah, so we're doing that. Melt that in there. Yeah, you got to do a little taste test, a little taste test. Ooh, you guys, this sauce turned out really, 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 really good. Next time I make it, if the funds is right, we're going to get us some real fancy cheese, and we're going to try to do it like the Italian restaurants do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so you just want to make sure that you're stirring this up really, really good. And as you're stirring it, it's just like the sauce is just slowly coming together. I left it on that low medium heat because I'm not trying to make the sauce come to a boil. I don't want to do that. You just want everything to just slowly and gradually come together. That's why I feel like most people don't like to do this, because they feel like, oh, it's just extra work when I can just buy the jar sauce and put it in a saucepan and heat it up. But what is the fun in that when your sauce homemade probably will taste way freaking better? So there's the second batch, which was really just the rest of the bag of the Parmesan cheese. And we added that into the sauce. Now, you don't have to add any other cheese if you don't desire to do so. But I did just because I wanted to, and I had it, for like a few days, and I don't know why I bought it. Sometimes I buy things at the grocery store because in my mind I'm like, oh, I can do X, Y, and Z with it, and then I don't touch it. So I didn't want this cheese to go to waste. So this is the Romano cheese, and I did not add a lot, just like we'll say 2 tablespoons if I have to put a measurement name to it. Extra for good luck. But that's grated, so that's going to melt down really, really quickly into the sauce. And it really did give it a nice extra, like, kick of flavor. So good. Like, look at that sauce, y'all. Y'all can't tell me that sauce don't look good. Y'all can't tell me the sauce don't look good. You can't tell me that you're not looking at this screen right now and you're not saying to yourself, that damn Angie, look at them bubbles, y'all. You see them bubbles? That's what you want to see. That's how you know that sauce is getting rich and thick and creamy. And it's just really about ready to go. that homemade sauce. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute how to know if your sauce is like really, really good, like good to go. Because the worst thing you can do is make thin sauce, and you don't want to do that. But if you're using the right ingredients, it's virtually impossible to make that happen. So this is a pretty foolproof recipe, y'all. Anybody can make this. Anybody can make homemade Alfredo sauce. But if you want to know if your sauce is good to go, get you a spoon, any type of spoon, and you're going to coat it with your sauce. And as long as it sticks and coats on the spoon just how you see, you are good to go. And now we're going to make y'all a plate. Who's hungry? So we got some chicken and some broccoli. And we got some fettuccine noodles. Look at that, you guys. It looks so good. Had to hit y'all with the slow-mo just to give y'all the vibe, you know. Look at that. The chicken we marinated with Mrs. Dash garlic herb seasoning and the Italian medley. A little bit of oil in the pan. Well, the spray oil. I can't think of olive oil. The spray can though. And we cooked the chicken on both sides and then we let them finish in the oven. We got our broccoli, steamed broccoli, our fettuccine noodles, and we are ready to eat, you guys. And it was so good. Like, it was so good. I even had enough to take, like, for lunch the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.